Hey guys, it's Lefty back again with some more Battlefield 4 beta content. This is, again, some domination using the QBS 09 shotgun, semi-automatic shotgun. Yes, I know it's a little bit OP, but hey, after having used the Remington 870, I don't feel as bad about using this. This is the closest to balanced shotgun in the game. But it's been a long-ass time since I've done a traditional gameplay commentary. This isn't live. This is pre-recorded gameplay, and I'm doing the commentary right now over it. It's been a long time since I've done it, since I've tried to move my channel away from that, and I decided, well, once in a while won't hurt. It's not really that big of a deal to do it. In fact, I kind of enjoy doing it once in a while, here and there, just throwing over some gameplay over talking. But I wanted to get this video out to you guys because I'm not sure of the status of PKA. For those of you that don't know, we record PKA usually on Friday nights, anywhere from the early evening on down into the wee hours of the morning. And we had a great show last night. Woody, Kyle, Chiz was our guest, and myself. We thought we put on a great show. Wings couldn't make it. He was dealing with some real life issues he had to take care of, and he couldn't make it. So it was us four flying the ship, and we thought we put on a great show. And as is usual, Woody did the main recording to upload to his channel, and I'll talk later about why I don't upload PKA. I know a lot of people ask that, and there's a really simple response to that. But anyway. Woody does the main recording, and I was doing a backup recording because, I realized very quickly that Woody really, really wants the show to be great, and he really hates technical issues, and I do too. Technical issues, most content creators see them as things that can be avoided and should be avoided, and we see it as an unnecessary detriment to the entertainment that we try to provide, and so he hates, and it was an unnecessary burden for him to try to do both backup recordings all the time, and if one failed, he had to hope and pray that the other one didn't fail. And so so we decided, well, I'll do a backup recording as well, and that will make it more unlikely that both will fail. Because if you do two recordings on one PC, well, if either recording fails because of a hardware malfunction in the PC, well, both recordings are going to fail. If you offload one backup, it becomes more unlikely that both recordings will fail. And last night, or this morning, we found out Woody's recording had failed, and he was going to download the backup that I uploaded for him. And it turns out I had forgotten to check after we were done recording. It was late at night, and I wanted to go to sleep. I had found out that my recording had failed, too. And I don't know the status of PKA. The recording on my end failed in such a way that the first 2 hours of about 3 hours and 15 minutes didn't have audio. Now, I don't know how Woody's failed. Maybe it didn't have video and it had audio just fine, or maybe it had. Luckily, maybe will have audio for the first 2 hours, and then we can sync it up, and then bam, PKA 152. But aside from that, I don't know the status of PKA, and for all intents and purposes, right now, from my knowledge, both recordings have failed, and it just sucks. It sucks, and I'm really sorry for that. To Woody and everybody else, and to all the fans of PKA. It was a glitch with XSplit. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what happened. It happens when you do a local recording on XSplit, when XSplit has trouble initiating a file for some reason. When it starts a local recording file, it mutes all audio. And I don't know what unmuted it 2 hours in, but I've run into this problem before when I was streaming and doing a local recording at the same time, live streaming. And I think I know how to fix it. The only way that I know how to fix it is to mute all audio inputs and mute XSplit from the sound mixer, and I just didn't do it. I didn't. That's not part of my habit yet. I just figured out this issue about a week and a half ago, and I'm a person very prone to habit, and doing that little, okay, I start a local recording and then I mute everything and then unmute it just to make sure that that XSplit doesn't fail. It's not part of my routine yet, and I forgot to do it last night, and I think that's what doomed at least my backup recording of PKA. And it sucks because it's something I could have and should have been mindful of. I should have said, oh yeah, mute, unmute, bam, there we go. Because simply doing a test recording won't help. What happens is it's a by the very nature of starting a recording, that is what dooms a recording. So yes, a test may work, but that doesn't guarantee really at all that the actual recording will work. The only way to find out is to end the recording, and then you find out once it's done. So you have to take preventative measures while you're recording to do that. And I just didn't do it, and I forgot, and it's my fault on that end. But the second part, and quickly on that note, OBS isn't the answer. I understand a lot of people say OBS. I saw one person say OBS works every time. No, it doesn't. OBS fails just like XSplit does. It's not an exact science, or while it is kind of an exact science, you're writing software, but OBS, while it is open source and a lot of people can make changes and help and improve it and stuff, it fails just like XSplit does. The difference is, and this gets into the second part of why it sucks, is I pay for XSplit. I pay money to license XSplit and to use XSplit for the purposes in which I use it. I pay pretty good money for a year's worth of a license, and this shouldn't happen. I shouldn't have to figure out little, MacGyver-like ways to prevent a program which I pay for from working. I shouldn't have to figure that out. I shouldn't have to figure out how to make a program that I pay for work as it should. Local recording, I deem something that should work as it is advertised pretty much all the time, and it just doesn't, and it sucks. And is there anything really XSplit can do? I don't know. I don't know how serious of a task doing recordings like that is. I don't know, but it sucks that that it could have been prevented, and also that it shouldn't be something that needs to be prevented in the first place, because it's a program that I pay for, and at that point, what am I paying for? When a local recording, when a recording doesn't work, and there's a chance that it just won't work and ruin a recording, what am I paying for? XSplit, Split Media Labs, whoever's representing you. What am I paying for at that point? But at the end of the day, I still do accept some culpability here. I should have been aware of the possible implications of not muting and unmuting. It's just got to become part of my routine, and hopefully moving forward it will be. So that is what the story is with PKA 152. I don't know exactly when it will go live, if it will, if we're going to put it off until next week. I don't know. But if it's whatever my fault is, what deemed to be, I accept that. I should have been aware. But still, Split Media Labs, come on. I'm paying for your damn program. It should work. Anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.